Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Are you on a search for that next survival game? Or maybe you and your friends want to try some shenanigans while fighting for your lives? Well, I got some survival games that you should check out next. These games are some of those hidden gems that get overlooked by bigger survival games like Minecraft or The Forest. These games aren't in any particular order. Now, without further ado, let's explore these games. When I think zombie scenarios, I think big cities like LA and New York. Can't say I would have thought of Knoxville County, Kentucky being a backdrop for my zombie apocalypse. This game is an isometric open-world survival adventure that dives deep into the nitty-gritty of enduring a zombie apocalypse, complete with complex mechanics that you don't find in other games. As you navigate this isometric world, survival takes on a new meaning. Your day might begin with a scavenging mission in a dimly lit, deserted grocery store, far from just an ordinary shopping trip. It's not only about grabbing cans of beans and bottles of water though. Your character's mental and physical well-being are on the line. The emotional weight can be crushing. Drop your guard or let stress overwhelm you, you might accidentally make noise, ringing the dinner bell for zombies just outside. I've personally had a blast building bases in Project Zomboid. It's not as simple as slapping together 4 walls and a roof though. You need to level skills like carpentry, metalwork, electrical, stuff like that. Crafting a base means gathering raw resources, using the right tools to process them into usable stuff like planks and stuff, and meticulously constructing each part of your stronghold, just like in the real world. If Knox County, Kentucky sounds like an interesting place for you, then we recommend trying out the game. It's currently on PC as of right now. Green Hell sets the stage in the beautiful Amazon rainforest. It plunges you into an open-world survival simulator that's as beautiful as it is brutal. You're not just surviving though, you're learning to live off the land. And it's not just the wildlife you have to worry about, the real battle is with your own mind. In the game, solitude can break you down just as quickly as the physical threats surrounding you. So this is a sanity mechanic, and if your sanity drops too low, then you hear your character yelling himself, yelling insults and stuff like that, making it harder to do stuff, or just it reveals your location to the AI. At 0% sanity, the screen becomes more red in nature. You'll start to see things and you're not even sure if they're there or not. I found myself totally absorbed by the challenge of maintaining not only my physical health, but also my mental stability. Building a shelter isn't just about physical labor though. It requires planning and knowledge of native materials and even understanding local weather patterns. The game pushes you to learn about survival techniques such as starting fires without matches or constructing animal traps and where to place them. If you think you got what it takes to survive, then we recommend trying out Green Hell. It's currently on consoles and on PC right now. What would you do if a family camping trip turned into a nightmare due to a lab experiment gone wrong? Welcome to The Infected, a zombie crafting survival game set in an expansive open-world sandbox. The story begins with a group of friends who head out to a remote camping spot for a weekend adventure. After a week without contact, a concerned parent checks their last known location, only to discover the horror that has unfolded. Now it's your turn to step into this eerie setting where you first encounter the Vampies, terrifying hybrids of vampires and zombies spawned from the failed experiment. Stranded in this forsaken place, your survival hinges on building a secure base, hunting for food and water, and bracing yourself for the Horde Nights. You start with a simple wooden shelter, but as you gather resources and advance your skills, you can upgrade to a stone fortress capable of withstanding the ravenous creatures that emerge after dark. The game features a detailed nutrition and cooking system requiring you to balance your proteins, carbs, fats, and your vitamins to maintain your health. So make sure you take your vitamins once a day. Once you secured your basic needs, you can venture out to explore the wider world, scavenging for technology to enhance your base with upgrades like solar generators or mineral extractors. Nighttime brings in its own set of horrors. Alongside the regular hordes of infected, mini bosses can spawn. Larger, more formidable enemies that will test the strength of your defenses. I found these nights particularly intense. The fear of being overwhelmed is constant, and the preparation is key to survival. The Infected is a thrill ride of survival and horror, exclusively available on Steam for now, so better luck next time, console players. Imagine your city transformed overnight into a war zone. This war of mine plunges you into a besieged city where survival means more than just fighting enemies. It's about protecting what you have left after the war. Inspired by the Siege of Sarajevo amongst other conflicts, this game shifts focus from the battlefield to the civilian side of things. Here in the fictional city of Pogorn Grasnavia, you control a group of survivors, none of them who have military or survival experience. Each character is thrust into the harsh realities of war, where the simple act of living becomes a formidable challenge. During the day, the dangers outside make it impossible to leave your makeshift shelter without risking sniper fire. This time is crucial for crafting, trading, cooking, and treating illnesses, managing your scarce resources within the relative safety of your hideout. But as night falls, the city offers up its scarce resources and you must venture out to find food, medicine, and tools or whatever else you need for a long-term survival. This war of mine is not just about the physical aspects of survival, but also the psychological impact of being a civilian in wartime. Each decision can lead to a different ending, reflecting the unpredictable nature of war. If you want to try walking a mile in someone else's shoes, we recommend giving this war of mine a shot. It really does a great job of painting an ugly picture of war and how it affects people who never signed up for it. Check it out on PC and console, also on the go on the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. The games we have listed so far are pretty interesting, but none of them place you in the role of a bad guy, just like this one coming up. V Rising immerses you into an expansive open world divided into 5 distinct biomes, each teeming with unique challenges and hidden treasures. As a vampire waking from centuries of slumber, your mission extends beyond mere survival. It's about establishing dominance and building an empire from the shadows. Begin your journey by scavenging materials to craft and enhance equipment, and construct a castle to shield yourself from the deadly sunlight. Your journey to power will lead you to confront formidable bosses scattered throughout the world, guarding the keys to crucial upgrades and advanced materials. Surviving as a vampire intertwines with your predatory nature. Hunt NPCs for the blood, which not only sustains your life, but also empowers you with abilities tied to their blood quality and their type. The right prey can significantly boost your strength and capabilities, making strategic selection vital. However, daylight brings peril. Direct sunlight scorches, and even something as common as garlic poses a severe threat, weakening you over time. Your castle isn't just a haven, it's a fortress that requires continuous upkeep with blood essence to prevent decay and ensure protection against enemy attacks. V Rising challenges you to navigate through PvE trials or engage in PvP combat, where your survival skills are put to the test and every resource is vital for your empire's expansion and defense. The world may have forgotten you, but you're ready to remind it of your power. As of right now, it's only available on Steam, but a PS5 version is under development. Most survival games care about the destination, but none really capture the journey like this one. Welcome to Outward, the Definitive Edition, a game where your survival skills are just as crucial as your combat abilities. This unique blend of action RPG and survival mechanics challenges you to not only conquer your enemies, but also conquer the elements. In Outward, you're thrust into a vast world that demands constant attention to warmth, hunger, fatigue, and thirst. It's a place where the natural environment can be as deadly as the creatures lurking in the dark. Whether it's battling the cold, curing a disease, or finding your next meal, every aspect of survival is integral to your experience. The stake in battles are high, with an autosave system that makes every decision impactful. Lose a fight and you might wake up imprisoned or will life to a stranger who rescues you. This unpredictability adds a thrilling layer of realism to your adventure. Magic and skills in Outward aren't merely found, they must be earned. You'll need to delve deep into dangerous territories, complete challenging quests, and pay skilled trainers to learn the art of magic and combat. This game rewards those who are willing to push their limits and learn from their surroundings. Quest outcomes can change the world around you, your successes and failures can alter storylines, affect other characters, or even reshape regions of the world. What happens in Outward largely depends on your actions, making your journey uniquely yours. Outward is available on all the major consoles and PC, and even the Switch, so be sure to check it out if you want to mix between Dark Souls and survival. What would you do if your wife disappeared mysteriously during the Chernobyl incident? Chernobylite plunges you into a science fiction survival horror experience, where every decision impacts your journey through a disturbing world. Set 30 years after the disaster, you play as Igor, a physicist and former employee of the Chernobyl power plant, driven to uncover the truth about that fateful day. The game blends free exploration with non-linear storytelling and RPG elements, immersing you in an environment where your choices have profound and lasting effects. The zone is filled with dangers, from military patrols to supernatural creatures lurking in the shadows, each posing unique threats. Building and maintaining relationships with your companions is crucial, as they are key to your survival and progress throughout the story. These allies will support you through to the final heist, affecting the outcomes based on your ability to foster teamwork and loyalty. Through an extensive crafting system, get ready for your next mission with things like healing salts, armor plates, rations, or enough ammo to fight off enemies. The base building is also pretty cool, with how you need all your crafting stations, but also need to keep an eye on things like power usage, noise, security, and companion comforts. If you build a base with just crafting tables, you'll find the morale of your crew pretty low and threatening to leave you. Every day brings new challenges, the potential death of allies, dwindling supplies, or unexpected encounters. The most accurate reconstruction of the Chernobyl area, created using 3D scanning, offers a hauntingly beautiful backdrop for your adventure. Chernobylite is out on console and PC, so be sure to give it a shot if you want to play a survival game with some horror flavor mixed in. And there you have it, our tour of some of the seriously intriguing survival games out there. Each one offers a unique twist to test your wits and resolve. Whether it's ruling as a vampire lord in V Rising, or making tough calls in this war of mine, these games promise more than just gameplay, they offer experiences that'll stick with you. Got a favorite from today's lineup? Drop a comment, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more adventures. Thanks for watching and keep pushing those boundaries.